Welcome, families, to another broadcast of Face Radio, where we strive to encourage, enlighten, and inform our families. On this episode, our DJs, Talented Tamelia, Lovable Lisa, Techie Tamika, and Dedicated Deborah will discuss the importance of establishing a routine. As we bring you all our final Face Radio broadcast for the spring 2021 school year, we want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. And remember, families, stay calm. Face Radio is on.
Hey, we have a lot to say and we're going to share with you. You have tuned in to what we hope will be a wonderful few minutes with
Dedicated Deborah,
Techie Tamika,
Talented Tamelia,
and Lovable Lisa here on Alief Face Radio. One of the best podcasts for information on a lot of trending topics, sprinkles of Alief ISD happenings, encouraging thoughts, and so much more.
don't forget, we have some good conversations too. I keep posting our podcast, and every time I get positive feedback.
Girl, you're right, Tamelia. Now, even though, all of us are at different ages and stages of our lives, we've been able to blend together quite nicely. I've even heard a few staff members talking about Face Radio, and in a good way, too. Even though Dedicated Deborah got caught last podcast taking selfies while we were recording. Deb, again? Give me that cell phone.
All right. I'll put it up.
Hey, Miss Deborah, gotta look good when you're taking those selfies, right?
We just talked about selfies last podcast, Tamika, and one of the things shared was how kids and adults are always taking and posting selfies, which we learn sometimes can trigger an obsession with how a person looks at themselves, which can be linked to being full of yourself.
I heard you challenge to compete with their oldest child to see who stayed off social media for the longest. Let me just say, I tried it.
How did it go?
Well, let's just say I have some catching up to do on the latest, but my child, on the other hand, is still in the know.
I bet. These kids in social media.
Nah. It was a good thing. See, she was doing homework with a study group, so, sometimes they got to kind of get on a little social media, see what's going on. So it was a positive thing. Some things they routinely have to be done since the beginning of the school year. So I kind of understood.
Routine, did you say? How ironic. That's the topic for this, our final podcast for the school year. The importance of establishing a daily routine. But before we get into today's topic, I don't want to break up our routine. So let's give some special kudos to some special people. Special because it's their birthday. We shout out with cheers for many more birthday years to our very own Face Radio May birthdays. Ese Egonu and Arlette Ruiz Umebu. And our Face Radio June birthday DJ, Miss Talented Tamelia.
Woo, woo.
And for those Alief families with summer birthdays, a happy birthday to you. Now we have some shout outs. Some shout out.
Woo! Yay! Shout out.
First up, congratulations to Alief ISD's elementary and secondary teachers of the year. Miss Elizabeth Lindsay at Hicks Elementary and Mr. Benedict Koo at Taylor High School. Congratulations and way to go. Now to three amazing principals. Get your tissue handy. These three lovely ladies will be retiring this school year. From Boone Elementary, Miss Angela Chapman. From Alief School, Miss Nelda Biescas. And from Hastings Ninth Grade Center, Mrs. Janie Saxton. And also retiring in the Federal Funds Department is Miss Patty Dillard. We will truly miss each of them. I'm a little jealous because they will now be able to enjoy an extended vacation. Listeners, keep your tissues close. I just need to share this with you. This is our last podcast for the school year.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh.
no, I know. It's been a short run, but hey, on the brighter side, you're going to have 5 chances to win some terrific prizes throughout this podcast. So stay tuned in for your chance to win. The first chance is coming up soon. You're staying informed with Alief Face Radio. Keep calm. Face Radio is on. We'll be back after these tidbits.
Reckless love and selfish love do not go inside. Gave you all my heart and all my soul, but you gave me life. I think we need to take a break, maybe go our separate ways. Maybe we will meet again in another life, oh, in another life. You will be all mine. We will be so fine. We will have more time. Selfless love, is that too much to ask? Running from the demons in your past. Don't take too long getting it together. I'm too gone, baby. If you ever treat me wrong, I think we need to take a break. Maybe go our separate ways. Maybe we will meet again in another life, oh, in another life. You will be all mine. We will be so fine. We will have more time. In another life, you will be all mine. We will be so fine. We will have more time. We will have more time. We will have more time. We would have all mine. Oh, we would have more time.
All right. It's prize time, listeners. If you know the answer, be the first one to text it to 832-422-8423. You see how I kind of made it sound like a little tune so you don't forget?
Yeah.
832-422-8423. Here we go. Here is our prize question. What was the topic of our second podcast? What was the second topic? Be the first to text your answer to, again, 832-422-8423. Can't wait to see who's the winner.
Okay, our Alief listeners, this is our word of the week. Establish. It's a verb to set up an organization, system, or set of rules on a firm or permanent basis. Now let's use that word established in a sentence. I will establish a morning routine to start my day.
All right, listeners, here is the segment of Did You Know? Around this time in history, in 1872, Victoria Claflin Woodhull, try to say that fast, you won't be able to do it. Later, Victoria Woodhull Martin became the first woman to run and be nominated for president of the United States. Hear me roar, women. Woo, woo. In 1938, the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints, y'all know that song.
Hey.
It was recorded by Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. And in 1969, the first color pictures of Earth from space are sent back from Apollo 10. And Mother's Day is the week we're sending an airwave of flowers to all of our Alief moms, as well as those fulfilling mom roles.
Routines. Now, I'm kind of sure you've been asked by your friends occasionally, from time to time, to go with them during the day or at a time when you normally would be doing something like washing dishes, or that's your wash day for laundry. You got to go grocery shopping, or you're taking the kids to their many sports or extracurricular activities, and that's fine. But how did you feel afterwards? For most people, interrupting a routine can throw off their day. I know it throws mine off. And I'm also sure you've heard this before. Your children need to have a daily routine for structure and to be disciplined. Well, in today's podcast, we'll focus on reasons why establishing a daily routine is not just talk, but how that routine can actually keep you rested and not get flustered or make you want to pull your hair out. And that goes for kids and adults. But first, Deborah, would you lift us up with an encouraging quote, please?
Sure. Let's see. Here's one that fits with our topic. The secret to your future is hidden in your daily routine by Mike Murdoch.
I'm trying to process that. Say it again for us, Deborah.
Okay, we're going to take it slow. The secret to your future
Okay.
is hidden
Right.
in your daily routine.
All right. Miss Techie Tamika, I see you over there nodding your head and looking up as if you're letting that marinate through your brain cells. Seems like you sort of have an idea of what that quote says to you.
Well, the secret to your future is hidden in your daily routine. When I think about this quote, the best way to actually understand what is coming up next is to develop a routine of things. You set goals. Normally, goals creates routine. And once you have a routine, you are able to actually meet your goal. Just like my secret of getting throughout my day is definitely getting up in the morning, doing what I need to do, exercising, meditating, because I keep it a consistent routine. It keeps me moving. It's my people wonder why you got so much energy, because I have a routine. In the morning, I know I got to get up. I got to meditate, get my mind clear from all the stuff that I know I may have to experience today, and make sure I exercise, release all of that negative energy, and then I'll be ready for the morning. So it is definitely the secret to my daily reason why I'm always happy and just enjoying life while I can.
And what about you, talented Tamelia? How would you interpret that quote?
Well, to me, it says a lot about what type of routine that you have. Instead of just having a routine, you have to have something positive to look back on or reflect on each day. You don't want to have just any old type of routine, because if you wake up every morning and say, I hate this day, then you are going to consistently have bad days. So it's the type of routine that you set up for yourself that sets you up for success. That's what the quote is saying to me.
Wow, great reflection from you too. Let's pause for a few, but don't go too far. Just go get you some snacks, or if you're not at home, you can still keep your exercise routine as you listen to these sounds coming up. Keep calm. Face Radio is on.
You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In an ocean of all this emotional. Best be sure, I'll be there when you're looking for something You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In an ocean of all this emotional. Best be sure, I'll be there when you're looking for something
Hey, listeners, guess what time it is? It's prize time. So get your fingers ready to be the first one to text in the answer. Here's the question. What are the names of our Face Radio DJs? Be sure to be the first one to text the answer to 832-422-8423. While you're texting, take a break and listen to these sounds.
We're back, listeners. Did you grab yourself a snack? Or as Lovable Lisa suggests, keep your exercise routine while our sound tech kept us moving with those smooth rhythms? If you're like me, I answered grab a snack and some coffee. But for you who like to stay on a routine, you're well ahead of the game. And I commend you. For those of us who haven't quite mastered keeping a daily routine, let me fill you in on a little secret. That stress you feel can probably be fixed if you just had that daily routine. Yeah, I know some people say that routines are boring, but baby, let me tell you, a good reason to have a daily routine is it'll keep us efficient. I mean, we won't have to make big decisions every day. See, we'll know what we have to do each day and not have to think that much. We can wake up and Nike instead of waking up and planning.
Say what?
We can wake up and just do it because we have a routine instead of waking up and trying to map out the day and stressing ourselves out and winging it.
You know, Tamelia, when you said that about winging it reminded me of when someone tries to lose weight. When you have a daily routine, you can help build your confidence. You know what I mean? When you stick to that routine of eating right, exercising daily, you sort of get a feel of satisfaction because your clothes start loosening up when you pumped up and you continue your routine of exercising and eating healthier. If y'all just hit or miss, talking about shedding those pounds, you might lose that confidence because it ain't nothing happening. Well, that's probably because you don't have a routine. You just winging it.
Dedicated, Deborah. What you are saying is so true, and I can vouch for that because I am trying to eat healthier. and I do feel confident when I lose a few inches. Who wouldn't? But I can also say that having a daily routine can help you save money. For example, I like smoothies. I love smoothies. I can't even say like, I love smoothies. And the ones I like to use is fruit. So since smoothies are a part of me eating healthier and something I drink daily, I know I have to have a budget for my fruit as well as for the vegetables I eat for my meals that I prep. This saves me a considerably amount of cash. And after the pandemic, how certain food items went up in price, being able to save a few dollars just by having that daily routine makes a huge difference on my pocketbook.
Big girl, I'm trying to get like you. I heard you say you drink your smoothies, and it sounds like, well, with having a routine, you don't have to do much thinking and putting forth a lot of effort. I mean, it just flows for you automatically, you know? So it seems safe to say that with having a daily routine, some things I do will be easier because I already know what I need to do because I do them daily. Perfect example, when you get up in the morning. Well, you're supposed to do it anyway. Part of everybody's morning thing is to what? Brush your teeth, right? And it doesn't take a lot of thought or effort because it's part of a morning ritual or routine. We don't even think about it.
We've been talking about establishing a daily routine for the most part as adults. But before we go on, can these suggestions work for kids? The answer is a resounding yes. The tips we're sharing with you, our listeners, will work for any age. On that note, we'll take a breather and be right back. Keep calm. Face Radio is on. And now, a special announcement.
It's time to start up something new. The Family and Community Engagement Department's 2-year-old program, Lena Start, and their 3-year-old program, Jumpstart, is getting ready for the 2021-2022 school year. Both programs are free and provide materials, books, and a whole lot of learning. For more information, go to our Family and Community Engagement webpage and click on the section that says Jumpstart Pre-K Prep. And then click where it says, please click here to access the Jumpstart interest form. Or you may contact 281-498-8110 extension 50001. If no answer, please leave your contact information and someone will return your call. Lena and Jumpstart Programs, a pathway towards success.
Keep your eye on the prize because that's what time it is. It's another prize time moment. So listeners, here's the question. What is our school district's mission statement? Be the first one to text the answer to 832-422-8423. Again, what is our school district's mission statement?
You there? You still with us? Okay, great. You just heard our third trivia question. So that's prize number 3. You have 2 more chances to win. Come on, listeners, I'm rooting for you. Like we were talking about earlier, establishing a daily routine works for any age, And another good reason for doing so is so that it cuts down on stress. Who wants to be stressed? I know I don't. Which we all know closely relates to your health and wellness. I mean, come on, stress is not healthy. It's been linked to so many illnesses. Now, the benefit of having a good routine is you are more structured, meaning since you know what you have to do, you tend to be more relaxed. Come on, say it with me. Relax, release, relate, relax. Relaxed mind leads to improved mental health and less anxiety. Less undue stress. We're less likely to just be sitting around and stressing, thinking, okay, what was I supposed to be doing?
Now, I know we're talking about the importance of establishing a daily routine, but let's be honest. When summer hits, sometimes those routines go right out the window. We're eating that good barbecue with all the heavy sides and desserts.
Oh, yes, and beans and rice and tater salad, baked beans, apple pie, bread.
Tamika, come back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
okay. And depending on the weather, especially here in Texas, we may not be exercising as much because it's either too hot or it's raining. We just got through talking about that earlier. Then there are those who are fortunate enough, they can take those out of city or state vacations, some even out the country. And I won't even get into those sleeping patterns with all that disruption in your daily routine. Just imagine trying to get your child back on track once summer is over.
Girl, let's not talk about it.
Well, hence the words. The importance of establishing a daily routine. Routines need to be daily, not just at a certain time. Even though it's summer and like Lisa mentioned, the barbecues, the trips, the more relaxed feeling and all, you still need to keep a daily routine. You and the kids. I know like when Tamika was talking about stress, I was thinking about those summer days with my grandson. Although it was summer, he was less likely to be stressed out if I kept him on, some type of schedule. He was on during the school year. I tweaked it a bit because, after all, it is still summer. So kids need to have a little more free time and still some sort of routine. And then, too, y'all, keeping kids on a consistent schedule during the summer helps them ease back into the new school year. Less of a hassle on you, less anxiety on them.
Well, summer is coming up, and you might be saying, yeah, all this sounds good, but do we have any suggestions? Now, of course, we do. One of the toughest things you can get kids to do without having a routine is getting them to bed. They figure, hey, it's summertime. Why do I have to get up or go to sleep at a certain time? And you might be saying the same thing too. As Deborah said, having that routine during the summer helps them to transition back into the school routine. Though I don't have children yet, I've seen my nieces and nephews give their parents grief when it's either time to get up or go to bed at the beginning of the school year. And it ain't a pretty picture. Both the parent and child are frustrated. So here's a few suggestions that might help and not only keep the fun going, but also keep stress down. Number one, create a summer bucket list. Right at the end of the school year, get the family together and make one. Keep in mind now, we're still in a pandemic, so make sure your kids keep it in mind too. You might also make a list ahead of time and have the kids to check off some of the ideas you've listed. Doing this helps build excitement and the kids can have input on how they want to spend their time. Just remember though, to tell them they might not be able to do some of the things, but you'll at least make an effort to try. And number two, plan or cook meals together, maybe 3 times a week. This is a great opportunity to bond as a family and learn cooking skills. Maybe one person could set out the ingredients and another could measure. The next could mix the ingredients. You get the idea.
Those are great ideas, Tamelia. I just want to point out, though, that they might fuss and fight you on it. And don't give in. Kids of all ages thrive on knowing what's going to happen next. I'm not saying you have to have something planned out every minute, but just enough. Also, what some people don't realize that maintaining a routine also helps kids to stay out of trouble.
So true, Deborah. So true. I know the pandemic has some people a little more cautious, but a great way to keep on a routine this summer, probably like join a local community club or organizations like the YMCA. Sometimes I know the clubs are free, and some of them have a sliding scale. And it also is a great way for you and your family to meet some new friends. Basically, people, no matter what time of year, establishing a daily routine, as we've said, helps you to relieve stress, creates a calmer household, establishes an expectation, and most of all, bonds family togetherness. And now for a special announcement.
Hey, Lee families, don't forget our virtual workshops are in sessions and helping you to budget your finances, plan healthy and tasty dishes, yum, yum, yum. Create easy crafts and fun family projects and more. We were just talking about that. Contact your campus family liaison or visit our website at www.aliefisd.net/family for additional information. Now, stay tuned. Face Radio is on and we'll be right back.
Okay, listeners, it's prize time. Prize time number 4 is up for grabs. Here's the question. For the past year, during our fall semester, Alief ISD hosts a district-wide event to show off our pride. Name that event. Let me repeat that. For the past years, during our fall semester, Alief ISD hosts a district-wide event to show off our pride. Name the event. Be the first one to text your answer to 832-422-8423.
Establishing a routine can sometimes be tricky, and establishing a daily one will take consistency. But hey, isn't that what a routine is? Staying consistent on a daily routine not only helps us keep stress-free, families closer. Our final challenge is for you to establish a daily routine for yourself and your family. Remember the benefits of keeping that routine, and it will help make your household a calmer one because everyone will know what's expected.
Now for our here it goes. Here is the ha moment. I had a teacher tell me one time, you know what, Tamika? You will probably never get anywhere because you always procrastinating. You know what I told her?
What?
Well, just wait and see.
Oh, my stars.
You get it? Procrastination. Now she got to wait and see.
Good one. Good.
That was a good one.
Well, as we had just had a good chuckle, because I know I did, and actually, no teacher actually never said it to me, but I thought it was very funny just to bring it out. Here's prize number 5. Prize number 5. When is the last day of school for students this school year? I'm going to say it one more time because some of you parents are already expecting it. When is the last day for school for students this school year? Be the first to text your answer to 832-422-8423. Again, 832-422-8423.
Well, listeners, as we've mentioned, this is our last podcast. We hope the tidbits of information shared with you have been helpful and that you use the challenges we've been presenting routinely as ways to build resilience, reduce stress, find self-care time, figure out how you and others learn in order to have effective communication, understand the pros and cons of social media, and by all means, get a family routine going. On behalf of the Alief Face Radio English team, which include Tony, Deborah, Tamika, Tamilia, Essay, Eric, and myself, and from the Spanish team, Jorge, Arlette, Jose, Gabby, and Itzel. Alief families, keep calm this summer. Face Radio is on just for you. We leave you with this inspirational thought.
Okay, listeners, this is our last inspirational thought for this school season. Having a daily routine helps a person build self-discipline. It fosters a person's personal and professional growth. A routine allows one to manage time, work, play, and the development of life skills. Having a balanced routine is so important, and it helps one to prioritize the day and learn to be flexible when it's life's common may become uncommon. A routine increases productivity and can set the tone for the rest of the day. It helps to lower stress levels, promote mind clarity, and fosters a more important outlook on life. In other words, a positive mindset, establishing good habits and the building blocks for success. Routines in many daily scenarios represents to others impactful role models to live, learn, and grow by. At times, it may seem to keep up with life and the responsibilities that we have. Establishing a routine may seem like we are adding more to our already full plate. But the funny thing is, establishing a routine will help us keep on track, prioritize, and keep time management. It is important to remember to add self-care to our daily routines.
We thank you for listening to another broadcast of Face Radio. We hope you are encouraged, enlightened, and informed from this discussion with our fantastic DJs, talented Tamilia, lovable Lisa, techie Tamika, and dedicated Deborah. What some amazing tips that were provided from these fantastic ladies today for establishing and understanding the importance of creating routines. Routines can definitely help us all in our day-to-day life, as it can reduce stress levels that improve your mental health, give you more time to relax and less anxiety. Even a quick and healthy breakfast will get you energized, and it's important to make time for exercise. Alief families, you know what time it is. Say it with me. Stay calm. Face Radio is on.